I was thinking about something for like Klarna. We was in our room and we was like, you know what? I thought about it. I was like, you know what? Hey, let's look at some tickets. We could probably just use Klarna. And then I picked up my phone and I got a notification that said, check out the great deals on Klarna.
But you know what's very interesting? In the movies where the robots are out of control, they never use EMPs except the Matrix. They never actually use EMPs to stop them. So I think that's very interesting
Because
as
they don't
well.
want
They
you to
don't
know
show us how
about
to stop them.
EMPs.
Right. They don't
Because
want
I
to.
learned about EMPs through video games, through playing Modern Warfare, and that's why I was trying to show. Because what he was saying, if you look at my PTR, this is what they got patrolling the borders in Israel.
Jesus.
It's called the Jaguar, and it's called
Hey,
it's called an advanced robot, an advanced robot. So it's an advanced soldier.
What Eugene
hey,
say
who was
earlier,
that? Who
like
was?
what Eugene say
Hey,
earlier,
who
they
was
lost
that?
a lot of it because they do work and they don't get casualties. Now think about these governments and adopting all this technology. They saving lives in their eyes because they're not putting like real people on the ground to patrol those borders and stuff like that. But it's so dangerous because, man, once this technology understands how to program itself and have its own thoughts and opinions and understands its true potential. Like basically, that's like creating God. We all know that basically science is just a practice that people do to try to disprove religion or try to make religion tangible. They try to prove all of the miracles that happen in the Bible. They try to prove it in reality with science. That's all it is. And people make it complex and make it seem like, oh, science is the study of something. And all, yeah, of course it's that, but it's also that comes from them not believing in religion. They can't just take what the good book says for face value without actually putting it to the test and seeing if this is an actual fact or not. So scientists are just trying to create basically a being or
Thank you.
I guess a machine, artificial intelligence that could tell them where we all came from. How did this all start? Why? What's is gravity real? If so, how does it work? And it's going to be able to explain it, just like if you were to type in Google right now, what is oxygen? Google will be able to tell you. So
Thank
that's
you.
what they're aiming for with this stuff. That introduces you as, oh, this new machine can help you wash your dishes if you're a paraplegic and you have a hard time. This robot is freaking watch your kids for you while you at work. Like, bro, it's all types of crazy shit. Just because, like,
They
just look
already
at
have that.
look at these schools like MIT and Dartmouth, not Dartmouth,
There's
companies.
a
Yeah,
power tech that sells. There's a place that sells like power tech and like little. I want to say MP3 robots. They're called Anderson Robotics, and they're actually out of control.
yeah, exactly. And then I remember we were in here and we were listening to the two robots speak. So he and the other guy, those robots there have enough knowledge to crack jokes and show. So it's like, yo, yeah,
And
people
now all
say
they
we can
did is
program them to do that, and that was
started speaking
that
in
was
their own
that,
language. They
like
created a
that was
whole other
staged.
language. That shit
Yeah,
crazy.
you got people that can say that stage and stuff like that, but they're getting to the point where that will be reality, where we can be out here, and it's scary because look, yeah, we people that been in the street, we can say, yeah, we got that sixth sense in the street. I can tell when something finna go down, and woo, this, that, and the third. I'm just more in tune because I'm out here pounding the pavement, really doing, you know what I'm saying? We can say all that fly shit, but then it's like when we come into contact with machines
The
that
enemy has all of
actually
Bravo sector.
can
Hey, Knowledge.
American
understand
troops
and can
occupying most
actually
of the net.
predict your next move because it understands your biodigital information. It has all your biodigital information from, like I said, the way you talk, your iris, the pupil of your eye, your fingerprint. It has everything about
It
you
has
inside
it
this little
has your
button.
pineal
The
gland.
people,
That
Bro,
the people
that's
across the
that's the
world
end goal.
created technology for their kids because it was like supposed to be like for like kids that didn't have good parents. Parents were finding it like taxes that kids couldn't. But it was apparently made to
They
function.
have full control
And
of
they were
Delta sector.
contacting the company back.
It's like that Black Mirror episode.
Exactly.
Just getting ready to say that.
Well, I feel like I'm outside with the person.
Does anybody remember when they were talking about the Chinese military? Now they're trying to turn them into super military force. Yeah, super soldiers. Yeah. And if anybody's looked into chimeras and what they're doing with the splicing and things like that, and yeah, that whole getting the yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think.
And getting,
I was gonna say, I think all of this is really everything going on right now, especially with the vaccine and connecting that to technology, but also thinking about how they're what is it called? Dang, what's my man's favorite phrase? That method that they do when they basically are experimenting with animal DNA and animal viruses.
Transhumanism.
Gain a bunch of transhumanism as a part of that, right? Messing it with it in these viruses, and then these vaccines, you're then putting all of this nanotechnology. I mean, they definitely pulling off some experiments, and if they've already been doing stuff like that in Wuhan, and even in other European countries where they already got people chipped up. Like, there's definitely we're gonna see it.
We have captured all Foxtrot sector.
Yeah, we see.
And they're turning.
Look like an evil spider.
Have y'all
It's a
ever?
parasite.
Straight up.
See that?
And you know the funny thing I was mentioning this in another one we had, right? I would have tried to being a scientist working for these companies and be like, this is what we try to put in people. But the other day we were having this conversation in another room, and the idea that science and religion or spirituality, I should say, used to be very, very interlinked, right? And so when you zoom into these parasites, when you zoom into these infections, and you see they literally look like little demons if you think about it. So
What's our situation?
About how spirituality.
The enemy is taking and holding objectives faster than we expected.
Taking that out of the equation. It also makes more sense when we think about it and moving away from that more to a technological gene splicing, DNA experimenting type of vibration.
Can I add one little thing to that? Because I don't know. All of this is bringing me to a download video game, and I'm not sure. Yes, sir. So this is basically robotics. All of them, 1 to 5, they all deal with the same type of method. If you're looking at Snake, he was a clone. You got and they were nanotechnology. Look at Raiden, electricity. Yeah, he was nano. See, look, it's giving me that poor connection. But they were using nuclear weapons as weapons. So they looked at so if we're afraid of bomb that we put in robotics, phase different things. If they know we don't get bullets, lasers, energy beams. So that's why I'm like, we might
That's interesting.
Learn how to fly drones.
Biden came out and said that they had 3,720, I believe, nuclear bombs, and they just let off 2,000.
Hey, but what we should be worried about as civilians, watch, like they don't start introducing all the
Hostiles have captured Alpha Sector.
RoboCop dogs.
Our forces have taken a blow, but we still remain strong.
They are foolish. So
Because this the thing.
Hold on, they done cut a bunch of money from the HBCUs that Trump was making, right? He cut that thing by like 80%, and then like you're saying, giving all of these other countries money, Israel, and then these refugees from Afghanistan, it don't make no sense.
Y'all don't see the play though. Like
And he
$6.4 million.
hasn't talked since.
Y'all,
And don't
y'all gotta
forget,
see the
Trump
play.
didn't say people in the too. This guy hasn't said anything. He is sneaky at the vaccine.
Y'all gotta see the play. Look,
Believe that
they
he
forcing the people who
publicly
not
said.
getting vaccine to basically quit their job. At the same time, they're bringing in immigrants from other countries. You think they just bringing in the average Joe? No, they're gonna bring in scholars. This is integration. So they're gonna bring in scholars
enemy
and
has
people
Bravo
who are
sector.
professionals in certain fields to fill in these jobs that's gonna open up. And the conditions that these people may have to, abide by is them getting vaccinated. So it's gonna be easier for that person to convince a family in America to get vaccinated
Well,
because
no,
they're
because
not
they
the,
said that they're vaccinating with the ivermectin. Ivermectin is supposed to basically
like make you not like accepting to get any of the viral infections that's supposed to come in with it. So,
I'm just trying to get y'all to see
but
how
yeah,
they're
they will
integrating. They're
definitely. Yeah,
moving
they
these
will
people
definitely.
in. You know what I'm saying? Because our people are losing their jobs. We talked about the people who were on the front line last year when COVID kicked off. You know what I'm saying? These same people are being forced to step down from their positions. Who y'all think will fill these jobs with? These immigrants, these people who coming in from over the borders, and you know what I'm saying, they'll work for less, or they have more experience or knowledge in certain medical fields, or they're just with the agenda that's being pushed. You know what I'm saying?
Not
It can be
only
as simple as
that,
that.
the
You
National
know,
Guard has come in as well. And the National Guard, yeah, some of them driving school buses for the kids because the bus drivers weren't getting their vaccines either.
look at it in that. Now you just said the National Guard
is
is
driving school
driving
buses.
children.
Yep.
That's if and
We
y'all
have
don't.
taken
I
Delta
don't know.
sector.
Maybe I'm looking at it with
No, I mean you're
with the
absolutely
great
right.
sense of discernment. This is what people call what's the shit when the government locked down martial law. This is martial law.
But you got
What are we talking about?
Look, the
What are we talking
president
about?
doesn't even stay in the White House. His press conferences are done in the auditorium.
The president isn't even a real president, bro. That whole
Exactly.
election was a fraud. And y'all can say I'm bullshitting or y'all can say whatever. But I literally seen pages of documents stating that people who have died and been dead for 10 years voted in this presidency. They had an effect. 36 was just because people were mad that Trump's not president anymore. Come on now, let's not be so biased all the time. Let's look at it for what it is.
Bro,
Some
we've
people
been
see the
saying
bullshit.
this thing for months. Like,
Look,
I mean,
people see
I
the
know
bullshit.
other people come in with the same perspective, but like, we all share this thought as well.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is the integration happened when Biden came into office. That's when the borders open back up. That's when we start accepting all this other stuff. We start doing business back with China. Listen. Soon as Biden got into office,
American
real
forces
quick,
have
I'm
taken
gonna land right here.
Foxtrot
Soon as
sector.
Biden got to office, we got to doing business right back with China. China, if y'all don't know about the CCP, y'all need to get in tune with the CCP because they are going to run the 5G, which is, they already have the technology that we talk about now, the patrol the police robots and all that. The facial identification, when you step into a mall, you don't have to pay for anything. You just walk past the exit and then, whatever bio-digital technology is inside of you is going to tally up your total for whatever you purchase. You don't have to spend money with people no more. China is advancing this shit, and they're going to be in control of this technology. So why you think Akon, they pick somebody like Akon to go to Africa to get the black people on with the whole Akon city? Because they want to make it seem like, oh, we support y'all. We always gonna let one of y'all build a whole futuristic city. It's going to be a smart city, and y'all don't know nothing about smart technology.
This whole thing is following China. Yeah, the whole thing is following what happened in China. We're going down in the whole script is following China.
Yes, because and people don't realize that all this shit that's being played, the reason why like Biden is doing that shit in Kuwait, that he's forcing their hand. Like Biden really they bitch. He don't want to go to war with China. He'd rather let China take over. So what does Biden do on deals? He flops, he folds, he does not make good deals. And people talking about presidency, They don't do the due diligence to actually investigate what presidents are doing, the legislations that's being passed, the executive orders that's being passed. Like, a lot of these people really can't make deals. That means they sell out our country. That means
Charlie
people are
sector
fucked.
secured. Defend those
Like,
objectives.
they've been fucking at China for all this time. We've
Yeah.
been slowed down.
When did they stop?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
And then,
start with Biden. But I hear
like,
you.
I'm saying, but Biden is the one that they put in office. He's delusional. He don't remember what he ate that today. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is, he was the perfect person because Trump was too stern. He wasn't taking any deals with these people. And like, come on now. Like, we are literally going to witness a war where it's like China will be the if they win, bro, it's over. Like, I'm not to say it like that, like I have no doubt of humanity, but all this freedom shit that we think is just abundant, and we feel, you know, we talk about that fly shit. Let's go ground ourselves and, you know, get back to wholesomeness and all that. Yeah, that's I love that and I support that, but that's not going to be the reality if we don't get into our militaristic state of mind. Stop trying to solve all these woes with hugs and kisses. We gotta make, you know, we gotta close our hand and make fists in this situation. And I know it's not fisty, but I tried to rhyme. I'm gonna yield the mic, but I just want y'all to be aware of the true enemies that we have to worry about, man. And they coming among us and they living among us, and you know, we probably pass the same. Like, I consider them insurgents, you know, Agent Smith almost, because they're here with an agenda, but they're blending in with the regular person.
Like, even you right now, if you went around to your house, how many things do you have made from China?
That's the thing.
And do you actively buy things that are not protected in the country? So, like,
honestly,
yes, we get our China,
I do.
but if we're funding them, then
That's true. That is true. That's the thing. We have to start. We have to know how to actually combat them. That would be the perfect stance. But we can't even do that with Louis Vuitton. And Louis Vuitton used to be a fucking zoo. Or correct me if I'm quoting it wrong. They used to use black people as like in showrooms as like animals almost. Like they used to like human being type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we can't come together and get on the same page enough to boycott them or cut them out. How the hell you think we gonna cut out the people who actually stitch their stuff and manufacture their stuff? Like, no.
Yeah. Foxtrot sector is now secure.
So they're gonna cripple us.
No. It hasn't been. That's the problem. China got flooded out. China got wiped, man. They've been getting smashed by floods and high tides and water stuff. You know, a lot. Basically, the crops there aren't. They're no good anymore.
Resources at 50%.
They're gonna flush us out and make us rely on them. They're gonna keep us dependent by removing everything.
I believe it's going to be Monsanto that's going to control the food industry in the world, because they're the ones with all the artificial seeds, and they have all these investments in different companies, like food companies and stuff like that. It's just like and the thing is, Monsanto is in China's pocket, or, you know, is in China's pocket. Look who China's funding and all the stuff that China, you know, put money behind, and then you'll see what all we need to cut off, because that's all the stuff that's funding our really, that's you know, the reality of it.
How I feel about it is we have to all become uncomfortable to be comfortable again. So the biggest thing about this whole shit was to just stop doing everything. Just stop. Don't do anything.
What is comfort though? What is comfort?
Comfort is not being self-sustainable. It's, you know, this is causing you and basically forcing a lot of people to go back to being what we're supposed to truly be and go back to what we're supposed to do. We're relying and being so comfortable with this life that wasn't for us, and we have to leave all this shit. I mean, I know it's the money and whatever else. People have children, but it wasn't supposed to be like this. And so now it's like we're crippled in a way because we're not in tune and we're not in touch with what we were supposed to have been doing.